Okay. Swear I gotta actually get these right now. Let's go! Check. It's the only move because it also threatens queen g8 as well as queen f5. And then just hide the king on the edge of the board. Even if it means going forward. Oh, I want to sack the knight, dude. I want to sack somehow. Like maybe rook f3. Really, it's not it. That way? Material. Dang it. Okay, again, it's about material. Take. I think this somehow works, yeah. Because I was calculating like this, knight d2. We would take. Close to... No way, that's not... Yeah. No way. How is it not bishop c5? d4 takes? Here? Oh, it blocks. Unfortunate. I feel like that's better than yesterday, at least. You want to move away to the freaking corner. Oh my god. And that's mate. Wow. First try as well, by the way. First try. Okay, let's actually take a little bit of time at the very least before actually locking in our freaking moves. That 26 should not have even happened. Like, sure, as soon as I see mid and 1, I'm gonna play it, but like... That and the other thing are two very different things. It's mid and 1, right? Nice. Dang, imagine people take with the rook and then just blunder. Just mate straight up. Just hang with mate. What's this? It's rook, knight for a queen, and 3 pawns. technically speaking, black's up 1 point, but we're not really. Probably just 94. And just take. Whoa. No way. Check. Takes, check, takes, check here. Checking h4, checking g5. I'm just gonna run all the way. I don't believe in this. Oh, I like thought about taking the bishop, and I just forgot it was there. Okay, that's actually kind of hilarious more than anything. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Oh, I forgot There's a difference between a terrible, actually bad move and a funny, incorrect one. There's a difference. A very, very large difference. Okay, just opposition. No need to think. Wait, queen. Yeah, it's just ring around the knight. Rook h6. I almost played queen g. I almost played queen h7 there. It's not just takes. Because if knight b4, the queen's trapped. Queen c2. And takes with the queen, because if rook takes, it's mate. Oh, was I supposed to take the rook first? That's tricky. That's tricky to calculate. Nice. Okay. Rook's under attack. That's lovely. How am I supposed to deal with that, actually? Wait a minute. Is it like king? No chance. King g7 takes bishop d7. Is there a way to stop mate? Wait. King g7. Knight takes g2. Bishop to d7. King has no legal moves. And if g6, I play f6. The king, right then and there, has 0 escape squares. I'm going for it. Here I just take with bishop, right? That's actually crazy. That is insane. Here I just play knight f6 and some sort of bishop f8. Because I want to defend g7, yeah. Oh, queen h7, yes. Free. Okay, we're actually doing okay. We're doing an okay job here. Takes. Take the bishop. Okay. This is a little bit tricky. think I want to play queen h5 to defend my knight. And then after bishop g3, I play rook c2. This way, if rook f3, then queen f3, queen g2 is mate, right? I think that's the idea. Oh, that's easy. Come on, man. Come on! That's so easy. Do I just, like, hide? Wait, where do I hide, though? King e3, is there checks? King e1, there's queen c3. I'm not convinced. 3, king f1? What if king e3? How can they defend mate? How can they defend mate? King e1, there's actually some stuff I actually have to calculate. Like, is there like some f5 idea? What even would be the idea of that? King e3, f5 takes... Rook e8? Wait, that means this bishop... I completely omitted this. Yeah, there's rook e8 pinning the queen. Yeah, it's this. And then here, right? Okay. If rook... Okay. If rook blocks, then rook h7's like basically mate. So I guess the only safe move is this. Also, why do I still have the check mark? That's not supposed to happen. Okay. So, queen e5 check here, here. The queen just moved from e6. This is quite literally a repetition of the position, I am assuming. Like maybe the king moved to h8 after queen e6 and then queen e5 king, and then this is like a second repetition. So the threat is rook h7. Do I have knight d4? Knight d4, I'm threatening knight e2. After rook h7, is there anything useful for my opponent? Actually, his queen's even hanging, so he has to move it. Probably going to take on c4 to keep the rook pinned. After which I can play even rook f3. Yeah, this has to be it. Wait. If I take, is it mate? Wait, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. And here I play king back. If I took, it was rook h8. Oh my, what a queen sack. What a queen sacrifice in the middle of a puzzle. I can take this because I have... Wait, what? Queen f6 to defend mate. Oh, to defend mate. A3 here to deflect the defense, after which I play... After, like, queen c5, I can play... Maybe d4? Is it d4? If b4, then queen c3, I lose a knight. If d4... That looks so unintuitive, because the pawn's already on d3, but... It might be pawn to d4. Queen's actually almost trapped, straight up. It's not queen win, though. It's bishop, for sure. After this, take, queen still has to move, can't defend the bishop, I win the bishop. Yes. All right. Decisions to make. If I play the move e2, there's king d2. And after rook e8, there's rook b7. And like king e1, blocking the pawn. So that's not it. It could be something like rook e8, sacking the pawn and then moving the king. But where? Where would I move the king? Is it actually an only move? There's no way. The king goes to g8 or f8. What's the difference? If it goes to e6, I mean, what are we doing? But I don't understand the difference between king f8 and g8. And I'm like almost positive that they're gonna take the pawn, right? What's the defensive resource? Rook e8 takes king f. If king f8, is there like rook? Is there rook h7? e2. Rook h1, queen take. Is being down 2 pawns in that position actually a draw? So should I actually prevent rook h7? Because, like, the king stays with his pawns, right? I'm not sure. That sounds like a good convincing argument for rook e8. What other legal moves do I have? Obviously, it's not e2 first, because king e2 I just said. I probably shouldn't check the king with rook c8. Because the king just moves closer to the pawn, and now I'm just at a dilemma. I think it's this. Yeah. And I think I want to prevent rook h7. I think that's the idea. And he just gives up a free rook. Let's go. I don't know why I'm clapping after every single puzzle, but that's just what it is, I guess. Whoa, wait, made in one's threat. Whoa. I was about to think about calculating 96, but queen g3 is made in 1. Wow. Okay, so that just rules out anything else. What's the best idea? How does it improve my position? That's how I should think about this move. How does it prevent mate, but at the same time improve my position? Knight e4 actually is a considerable move, because if f takes, I take the rook. And if d takes, I mean, maybe there's like some... like queen... oh wait, it's just queen b5. Queen b5, I trade down, I take the pawn, I win? Okay. Works for me. like 90% sure it's queen c2. There's no way I play queen h4 and trade queens here. I mean, I'm literally down 2 pawns as well at the same time as being down knight for rook. So I mean, there's no chance I trade queens. Queen c2. So king has 4 legal moves. King g1 actually looks just stupid. But it might actually be the best move because all 3 of the other ones are like losing even faster. If king e1, knight d3 is actually mate. It's not just a toque. King e3, it's probably like some knight c4, king d4. Is it actually not queen c2? Like, what other thing do I have? Knight g4, knight d3, knight g6. No, not knight g6. No way. No real rook moves. The only thing I have is queen c2. Okay, king and d goes back to g1. And I'm thinking maybe it's like some queen c5. Queen c5, then rook f2 though. Then knight d3. Queen has to defend, and then I can play knight f2, queen f2, rook h1, king h1, queen f2. Yeah, that's it. Just don't misclick anything. Bishop d2 just... bishop f2 looks really good here, because it forces me to win a rook. But after king g2... Because another trade of rooks is offered, but if I take that trade... It's going to be a rook and a bishop for a queen and pawn. A queen and passed pawn, even, you could say. So I'm actually not 100% sure about bishop f2. I mean, it probably is that, but I don't see the follow-up. Oh, is it like mate? Can I like discover check? Bishop f2. Here. King g2. Or is it like some bishop discovered check? Like bishop e3, king g2, rook f2. King g3. I mean, between everything, I think it's bishop f2. Because if rook d1, right? If rook d1, after takes rook d3, even like king c2, like there's nothing for me. The pawn's defending the pawn and the knight defend the d4 square that would have nabbed the queen, but it doesn't really do much. Plus I'm at 50, like after that insane stuff yesterday, like I literally just straight up rage quit. Like I was not even thinking about actually doing this. Turns out taking breaks can actually work. Alright. Bishop f2 on the board. Now. on any given occasion, like during any real game, I would take on d1 in less than 2 seconds. And that 2-second leniency is because of lag. Here, though, it's not so clear. Is it bishop h4? Oh my god, it might be bishop h4. Because I'm threatening... Is there any way to stop that? Wait. Is it just like move order to preference, pick your poison? GG? Bishop... Is it mate? Are you kidding me right now? Bishop h4. If king g1, then rook g1, king g2, or king h2, then rook f2 is mate. If king g2, then rook f2 first, and then rook d... Wow. Okay. Okay. Well. This is a little bit weird. Bishop h2, knight h2. Rook c2? Is that the idea? Yo, we're playing on all 10 dimensions of this board. What the heck is going on? King h1? No chance. Wait. Bishop h2, knight h2. Because if king h1, I mean bishop g3, at the very least gets the rook. But it's mate on f2 after that. So, knight has to take. After which, rook c2, threatening queen f2, queen g2, mate. I think king h1 is the only move that fights for something. Because after queen f2, there's rook g1. And that's what I'm calculating. So at rook c2, king h1. Is it rook b6? Okay, well, first, what other moves do I have? Right? I can attack the queen, but they don't do anything. Right? Knight d5, knight c6, both of them do absolutely nothing, and they hang the pawn on c7. B7. There's no real queen move. Like everything in white's position is defended, except for the a2 pawn, which isn't even a target for me. There's no other bishop move, really. I mean, bishop d6, but I mean... You're also blocking your own rook from the rest of the 6th rank. Rook b6 right away? I don't understand the point of those two in-between moves. I think it just has to be bishop h2. Yeah. Alright. I'm definitely going to be looking at this one, for sure. And I think after rook c2, king h1, rook b6, queen a3, Oh, you just shuck in pieces now. What? Alright. Sure. Oh, I love Queen F3 here. I love Queen F3. Queen F3 looks juicy. We're on the 56th puzzle right now, technically, because I got 2 wrong. And so I've done 55. This is the 56th. This puzzle rush has been going on for over 15 minutes. Yeah, I mean, Queen F3 looks really good because it allows the light square checks. And on top of that, Rook legitimately cannot block due to the pin. Alright. Now I can't play Rook G8 because Queen takes, obviously. Wait, but that would take the... Oh no, I'm gonna lose this because of that consideration. Oh. No, but it just doesn't do anything. I'm down like 10 million pawns. I think it has to be Queen H5. Queen H5, Rook G7, Queen F5, Queen G6. Okay, this guy just made it 10 times easier. Thank you very much. There's like 10 million moves here that is possible. There's 97, there's knight h6 considerations. Like Queen G5 here. Actually, no, then Bishop takes. Bishop F7. Actually, wait, no, because that is... Wait, it's not. Wait, can I play Bishop F7? Bishop F7, Rook F7, Knight H6. But then takes, Rook takes, Queen takes, takes. I'm done. Do I switch up the move order? Play Knight H6 first? Pawn takes. No, it doesn't change anything. Okay, this is where I lose, I think. I think this is where I lose. I think this is game over. Like, the bishop being opened up is the trickiest part about this, because I can't play Queen G5 now. Because the bishop just takes. On F5. I have, like, nothing. Like, Queen takes back would be too stuttery. And Rook takes, I mean, what is the Rook doing on the 5th rank? Of all things. Bishop takes, rook takes. Do I take with the... No chance. Do I just sack my queen? To play knight d6 or h6? I get into a knight versus bishop endgame down one pawn. Not even, actually. It's a drawn endgame. Because I just took it. So after queen takes, check, check. Then I just get out. Is that better? No way. It's the only idea I have. Yeah, fair. Yeah, it was just that, I mean... This one... I had to take first. Makes sense. And this one, I mean... This was weird. Knight g7, oh my gosh, to go here. And then just rook left. So, this doesn't work at all. Genuinely thought it was double check. Double checking the queen, but not actually the king. Oh my. $28.90. Okay. Yeah, king h1's best move. I found the best move for my opponent. Yeah, because the point is, if there's rook g1. That's what I saw. Rook e2 is second best move, but like, there's no chance. There's no way that you're actually gonna get away with that. I mean, here, like, knight g7 is crazy. Okay, I would have to calculate literally every single line. Because it's not a check. That's crazy. It only attacks the queen, that's it. And even then, like, gotta see what happens if they take. I'm satisfied with that. I like that. I like that a lot. $17.94. So they got the 19th puzzle wrong. They got that wrong? Bruh. That's what they did? That's what they got wrong, bro? How do you find this one so fast? Oh, it's queen d5. That's so many pieces. Oh my gosh. Well, I win anyway. How is that? Okay, this did not count. Are you kidding me? I literally played that. You heard the sound. Alright. Check. Check. Okay. Close though. Close. 53. Then what? Something like rook d3. Then rook d1 mate. Okay. This almost looks like some sort of sacrificial angle here. Like maybe it's rook e3, but I don't have the quote evidence to back it up. Like king f1, queen c4. It is rook e3. After rook e2, king d3. Do I take the knight? If so, with what? Wait. Down a pawn. So, check. Check c4. Oh, because queen e5 wins the... Okay. Got it. Yeah, I mean, knight d3 is, like, the first thing that I consider when I look at this position. Because, like, you don't see anything else that comes with anything, right? Like, knight d3, like, this looks like a big attack, which it is. I saw, like, bishop takes, and then, like, some sort of queen e2 mate. Yeah. So king d2, rook e2, and takes. Because if this... Oh, this doesn't even work. It's just a queen trade. If this, queen e5, and your bishop's defended anyway. Wow. Lovely. Do I not take? No. Because then queen f6 is made. Do I not take? Maybe. I don't understand the difference between king f8 and king takes f7, aside from the fact that I'm not taking the bishop. Like, what's the chessical difference here? 96? Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't be on the first move, right? It would be on the second. And actually, I have no... What's the... Do I go back to defend? There's no checks. Knight's also hanging. I'm up a piece. Why there? And why... That's unbelievable. Oh, just mate. Oh my god. I saw that mate, but I saw the first mate, but not the second. Okay, this is just queen day. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. How's it? How is it neither? Wait, what? What is the... How is it not this? You want to take it with the... I guess, because you're threatening, like, queen h6 is a check. I don't know, man. GG's.